Welcome students in online class for the subject physics for 12th standard students. Today we have to learn chapter number 14, dual nature of radiation and matter. In this chapter, we want to study wave particle. Wave particle duality means double wave particle duality of electromagnetic radiation. So first of all, we have seen in interaction of matter, light behaves as made up of packets of energy called as quanta. Later on, it was confirmed that the other experimental and theoretical investigation that light quanta can have associated with momentum. So that a question is arise in our mind whether the particle can be associated with light. Particle can be associated with light, or whether the particle can be associated with electromagnetic radiation. Means two things are seen. In general, particle nature of light or particle nature was confirmed by the scientist Compton in 1924. The scientist Compton, his full name, it will be A.H. Compton. So he confirmed that particle nature by giving an experiment of scattering of X-ray. The experiment that gives scattering of X-ray due to electrons of matter. The summary of that experiment gives a result, that is particle nature of radiation. So particle nature of radiation and is seen in the black body radiation. This particle nature of radiation is seen in black body radiation, or it is seen in photoelectric effect. Photoelectric effect. So that in former, near a room temperature, the radiation is mostly infrared. The radiation is mostly in infrared region. At room temperature, the radiation must be infrared region. But later on, it will be seen that the radiation will be in visible or ultraviolet region. Means, firstly, particle nature of radiation is seen in black body radiation and photoelectric effect. At room temperature, near room temperature, the radiation is mostly in infrared region. But later on, it will be seen that it is in visible or ultraviolet region of the spectrum. The experiment established that a photon possesses momentum like particle by scattering, where X-ray and gamma ray, the two rays, they are interact with matter. In 1923, Compton made a monochromatic beam of X-ray having wavelength lambda. Means, a monochromatic beam of X-ray, it has wavelength lambda, is incident on graphite sheet. It will be incident on graphite sheet and measure the intensity of scattered ray in the different direction, so that as the function of wavelength, he found that incident beam, it consists of single wavelength lambda. Means, we know that monochromatic source, this monochromatic source, it has only one or single wavelength. So he found that incident beam consisted a single wavelength which is scattered, and intensity will be maximum. Where at the two wavelengths, if two wavelengths are given, then intensity will be maximum. We know that yellow color and green color, the two colors, when two colors are incident on surface, then it has maximum intensity, so that in lawn tennis, the color of ball can be used as yellowish green or greenish yellow. That can be the reason. So here, one of these will be same for incident wavelength, but other, when lambda was greater amount of, there is the term lambda or delta lambda. Means, wavelength lambda will be incident beam of wavelength, and the wavelength which is greater than lambda, that will be delta lambda. This delta lambda will be called as Compton shift. Means, from lambda to delta lambda, there is a shift. That shift will be said to be Compton shift. And this Compton shift is depends on scattering angle. Scattering angle theta. So that Compton explained and observed by considering incidence of X-ray beam on graphite and collision of X-ray photon with electron of graphite, like the collision of billiards ball. See here, we know that in sports, billiards ball, like table tennis ball. This table tennis ball will be same as the collision of X-ray photon with electron on graphite. Means here, when light is incident on graphite, here light having photon and graphite consists of electron. When they are collide with each other, then this collision will be same as billiards ball or the collision of photon and electron of graphite. So that what happen? Energy and momentum is transfer. Energy and momentum is transfer during this collision. And so the scattered photon having low energy than incidence photon, means this energy of incidence light and energy for scattering will be, incidence will be high as compared to energy of scattered will be low. Therefore, lower frequency or higher wavelength, means frequency, we know that frequency and wavelength, it will be inversely proportional. If frequency will be low, wavelength will be high. If frequency will be high, wavelength will be low. So the Compton shift is given below, that will be delta lambda, that is equal to lambda dash minus lambda, which is also equal to Planck's constant h upon mass of electron and velocity of light, in bracket 1 minus cos of theta, where theta is called as scattering angle. This theta is depends only on shift, that is delta lambda, but does not depend on incident wavelength, that is lambda. Means scattering angle depends on Compton shift delta lambda, but does not depends on intensity of wavelength of incident wavelength lambda. But this shift cannot explain on the basis of wave theory of light or classical theory. Again, if we see the Planck's constant, it will be goes to 0, means delta lambda, it will be goes to 0 in Planck's constant. So Compton shows that photon has associated with momentum. So photon, it will be associated with momentum. Momentum means mass and product of mass and velocity, means mass of electron, velocity of electron, along with energy. Energy means product of mass and square of velocity. So all photons of electromagnetic radiation of a particular frequency having some energy and momentum. Means all types of photons of electromagnetic radiation, it has particular some energy and momentum. So photons are electrically neutral and are not deflected by electric or magnetic field. If we can apply electric field or if we can apply magnetic field, photon does not shows any property. Photon have particle like collision with other particle called as electron. Means photon and electron, they are collide together. Photon, it has particle collision as well as energy as well as momentum. So we can say that photon are or collision of photon, energy, momentum of system are constant, are conserved. Means MCQ can be asked, if the collision of photon and electron is there, what will happen in energy and in momentum? And in these options it gives as it will be less, it will be greater, it will be constant, or neither less nor greater. So we can see that momentum and energy, it will be conserved, it will be constant. So photon can be observed or new photon can be created. Photon is observed or new photons are created. Again, we say that when we turn on light, they are created photon. Always move with velocity of light. Mass of photon is not defined as we do for a particle in mechanics. Rest mass of photon will be 0. Will be 0. And the effect of wave nature of light were seen in experiment on interference and diffraction. See here, in interference and diffraction, it is seen that when slit width or separation between two slits, see here, it is said to be slit, through which light rays are moved. This slit, this separation, this width will be small, or width will be large. What happen? So interference and diffraction pattern will not be same. It will depends on the size. This size will be less or large. It will be obvious and wave nature will not be seen. It was realized by the scientist that some phenomenon observed in experiment in the laboratory in nature like interference and diffraction can be explained. Light in a particular and electromagnetic radiation as a wave, that is wave nature, which will be seen in experiment in interference and diffraction. On other hand, some other observations like photoelectric effect and black body radiation, it can be explained only if we consider electromagnetic radiation. And so that on consisting of photons with definite quantum of energy, there are some phenomenon which can be explained by both theories. It is essential that to consider both characters, behaviors hold good. One dominates in same situation and other works in rest of the situation. If it is necessary, it will be keep both physical models to explain careful experimental observation. Thus, there is a need of hypothesis. The dual character of light. And so that it will be later on it will be turned out such a picture which required not only for light but for whole electromagnetic spectrum, and such phenomena is termed as wave particle duality of electromagnetic radiation.